Life could make you cynical, make your heart satisfied.
Welcome, Capricorn, to Channel the Future Tarot. Today we're going to do your Romance 18 Plus reading. This is going to be from the 24th to the 31st. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Capricorn. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. So check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus placements if you want. The videos will correspond with you for some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time, energy is fluid, so whenever you're directed to the reading is the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use the symbol here. As I do so, I ask you to take that deep breath in, exhale. Whenever you feel so inclined to do so, it's going to help prepare for the messages of the reading, balance your energies, and kind of help you to set your intentions at that time. If you're new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. All right, so without further ado, Capricorn, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth. All right, so I am going to put a little disclaimer on this. This is going to be for 18 plus, just because the imagery on the cards is a little bit risque, as well as we're going to be talking about, sex. So for some of you, that's not going to be your thing. That's feel free to exit out and just check out the regular weekly or love messages. If you want, and feel free to want to check out all things a little bit naughty, including a kinky sex position at the end. Let's dive right in. This side is going to represent you, Capricorn. This side is going to represent your partner. Feel free to do the role reverse, however the energies fit. Okay? Out for your energies, the Two of Gems change. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, you're in your element, but you're on that precipice of metamorphosizing yourself. Coming into this reading, and, collectively, I see them getting my meditation. I've really been getting that for a long time. We are all on that precipice of change in one way or another, and I feel like we're either diving deeply into emotional trauma, or we're, learning new ways of being more confident in ourselves, our skin, more authentic to ourselves, and our way of life, and not apologizing so much for that. I feel like that's what you're kind of going through. I feel like you are, it's constant change for you at this time, and it has been for some time, and it's put you at a stage of a little bit uneasy. You're ready just for things to calm down. Try to stay centered and flexible, Capricorn. Keep yourself informed, allow yourself to be whoever you want to be, and to be with whomever you want to be with. Now is a time that you may want... You're maybe trying to balance two or more relationships. Not that I'm definitely saying that's encouraged. If you're trying to do that, make sure both parties are at least aware of that. But this is, you might need someone very special under some extraordinary circumstances, but because you got energies going on, you're going to miss that energy, or that person's not going to be tolerating that. So, sometimes it's best not to be playing the field so much and just play, one person at a time. We have that Empress, creativity coming out, nurturing something here. And I feel like part of you, this is in reverse, because I feel like this is nurturing that change within yourself. You've been a little bit reluctant to do so. We all are. Nobody really enjoys change. And I feel like this is sort of, you could indicate also that you're withholding love from a situation, maybe your partner at this time if you're in a relationship. I feel like this is also an energy where... I feel like your love life and relationships could suffer because there is an overemphasis on the importance of outward appearances or something, wealth and status, that's got, trying to keep up with the Joneses essentially, is that energy. I feel like you could be counting on them, or help from your partner, and you might not be receiving it. I feel like there could be a mother that might be an all-consuming at the moment, leaving little time for romantic ventures. Could be, your mother kind of coming in to mess things, as stick their nose as into this relationship to some degree. I feel like some sort of circumstance could prevent you from improving the situation. I feel like you are frustrated when you're unable to implement some sort of ideas or, truth to you to keep true love in the making. I feel like it becomes very frustrating for you. The Prince of Wings, the challenger here, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you're not going to be going down without a fight, and I love that because this is saying, yeah, I acknowledge what's been going on in this relationship within myself, but you have to also take these strong measures, to turn some sort of idea, some sort of intention into your reality here. I feel like um, you're very curious right now, and that's possessing your ability to seek and expand and grow and look to something that's exciting in the future for yourself. You have this little bit outspoken energy, but I want to say that don't be so overly spoken that you're coming across rude or intolerable to a person. I feel like you're not really thinking about a long-term commitment here. You're rethinking your ideas about relationships. And I feel like your next step will become clear in the next weeks to come. I feel like it is crucial that you absolutely like someone for their mind, not their money or their looks, and to be successful in love and career. But this is getting connected for what is best for you and your highest good, right? There's no need to hurry, even though that could be your tendency, right? Try to be more reflective to how you reach your goals, okay? Now you have that Two of Wings balancing coming out, a lot of twos here. So this again is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you're trying to balance that head and heart here, Capricorn. You could need to take a postponement or a break from this situation, or just if you're on a quest for true love, just relax your, desires to look for it. Oftentimes when I feel like you're not looking for it, that's when true love actually comes to you. So rest and relaxation is going to be really important for you right now. Balancing that love and play, work and play here is going to be important. Diplomacy and desire for peace will benefit your relationships. Not trying to have that argumentative nature is going to be helpful. Being right is not as important as being kind, gentle, and compassionate to your partner in the long run, right? Just try to harmonize your relationships back to balance, right? Try to get that balance back within yourself. Now we have that Three of Gems coming out, work in reverse. I feel like to some degree you haven't been really willing to see that this relationship needs the work, and to some degree I feel like there was a lot of a blame game, whether between you or your partner, about who needs to put the work in. It takes two committed people to make that relationship work, and if you don't have that right now, remember, you don't need another person to complete you, Capricorn, right? You are complete even when you're alone. So when you maintain that attitude, that's going to help you find true love, because you're not so obsessive on that nature to find it. I feel like be careful about getting involved romantically with some sort of co-worker or superior or something in that energy. Don't mix work and love there. I feel like it won't be good. And avoid triangulating any relationships. Children need to know, if you're in a relationship with children, that you are happy and secure in your relationship. And if you are not, Capricorn, then you need to do something about it, because remember, you're creating, future relationships, and what their perspective on relationships are going to be by what you tolerate in yours. Okay. Partner here, Three of Feathers here in reverse. So again, roll reverse if you need to here, but this is air energy. And I feel like your partner's not wasting time if someone is clearly not interested in renegotiating. So I feel like if you've been showing them that you're not interested, then that's exactly what they're going to give back. So make sure that don't put off something that you want. No mind games required here. If you want something, make that very much clear. Okay, now the Tower coming out in reverse. So, don't let things fizzle out or worse, stagnate in your relationship, okay? Make sure the moment works for you. If you finally find yourself in a little bit vulnerable situation, in an unplanned situation, or at the mercy of something that you feel like is out of control, I feel like that's what your partner feels like. And some people find that intensely thrilling. I don't feel like this is something your partner feels right now. I feel like this is something they feel like they can't come back from. So, this changes everything from them. So for them, they're trying to come out of stagnant energy. But that's going to help. You're going to help with that, Capricorn, in how you show your kindness and compassion right now. You can remain stuck, or you can grow, right, by giving to yourself. not preserving by losing yourself, right? So I feel like that's what your partner's currently going through. Then they got the World card on reverse. This is completion. This is that, understanding that the greatest moments of the tower falling is what is to come in the rebuild. So I feel like this is very important for you. What have you learned from this experience, and are you ready to start anew here, Capricorn? Are you ready to take the lessons that you've learned emotionally, physically, and otherwise into your new beginning? You have the Page of Shells here. That's that Don Juan energy. So, Pisces energy coming in with that energy, but this is that cute. This person could be very cute, and but I feel like there's a lot of emotional volatility within your partner right now. So avoid any cruelty with this person at this time. Avoid how watch your words at this time, Capricorn, because they're very emotionally volatile at this moment. I feel like, Capricorn. Now you have that Four of Candles, and they could burn very hot with that energy. So that's what I mean. So don't assume that your partner's emotional volatility, if they're seeming calm and chill right now. Again, I feel like your partner's really on the verge of, lighting the match, essentially. So I feel like, stability is going to come with success here is what your partner's looking for. A base has kind of been erected on which to nurture and build your ambitions. I feel like this is a real time, of relief and domestic bliss. You're going to start to cohabitate in harmony here, but you can't slack off now. And your partner, you're going to have to allow your partner just to kind of go through these last emotional moments of tenseness, I would say. Show and tell, Capricorn. Very few of us have mastered the art of aligning our actions with our words. And while the latter are important, the former speak volumes, despite our flourishes in language. The truth is, showing someone who you are and what you need will happen regardless of our intention. So make sure you're showing up the way you really want to. With every gesture, behavior, ingrained habit, and choice, we showcase our self-worth. The way we treat ourselves is the way we teach others to treat us. Can you express your true desires through aligned actions? When it comes to sex, lead by example. Show and tell. I like it. Girl talk or guy talk. No sex, but time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. That could be you in the moment. That could be something you're going through. That's what this could end up resulting to. Cupid's arrow here. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation here. I feel like Cupid's arrow is coming and shooting a little bit early before Valentine's Day for you. So I feel like there's going to be new love coming in. Don't try to avoid it. Embrace it, okay? Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth, right? So this back turned, mask on, right? It hasn't been speaking the truth, and now the walls are up. If that's been the case here in this relationship, speak the truth. Honesty is absolutely essential to growth or success, or even to maintain this relationship. So make sure you're really absolutely trying your best. And if there's anything that you need to speak your truth about, now is the time for any reconciliation to happen, okay? Now we got your sex position card this week is the boys on the side here. So we got that one. It is the Cardinal Challenge of 4. With your back to your partner, lie down on your side. Have him kneel next to you on the bed facing toward your head so your bodies are perpendicular. He slides the knee that's closer to you between your legs and then enters you. You take the leg that's on top and extend it out on the bed, giving him a better view of your behind and the chance to hold on to your hips as he thrusts inside you. With the boys on the side, you can hit all those hard-to-reach spots. The unique angle of the sideways sex creates sensations that are sizzlingly different from typical from behind intercourse because it puts you in a position to stimulate even the most tucked away areas of your private parts. Let me know how you like the boys on the side, my friends. And until next time, namaste.